Nobody notices it yet. That's the dangerous part. You still smile normally, still joke normally, still function. But privately, you know something is slipping. Your discipline, your focus, your peace. God knows you're losing the war in private. And honestly, you know it too. It's in the little things, how hard it is to focus now, how quickly you reach for distraction, how weak your mind feels at night, how easily your habits overpower your intentions lately. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'll lock in. Then tomorrow comes, and the same cycle repeats again. That repetition is what exhausts people. Not only failure, predictable failure, the kind where deep down, you already know how the night will end. That should scare you, because repeated compromise slowly changes identity. At first you feel guilty after bad habits, then eventually you just feel numb. That's dangerous. A numb conscience creates comfortable destruction. And modern life makes it incredibly easy to destroy yourself quietly. Nobody has to force distraction on you anymore. You carry it in your pocket. One notification, one scroll, one video. Suddenly an hour disappears, then another. Then you wonder why your mind feels weak when silence finally arrives. Ancient warriors protected focus like survival depended on it, because it did. Modern people sacrifice focus constantly for stimulation, then wonder why they feel mentally exhausted all the time. Attention is spiritual now. Whatever controls your attention eventually controls your direction too. That's why the enemy does not always attack through catastrophe. Sometimes distraction is enough. Keep someone entertained long enough, and eventually they stop confronting who they are becoming. And maybe lately, you've started noticing changes in yourself privately. You pray less, think less clearly, struggle more with temptation, avoid silence more often, not because you're evil, because your mind has been trained to escape discomfort immediately. That's the real addiction underneath many habits. Escape, not pleasure. Escape from pressure, escape from loneliness, escape from insecurity, escape from yourself. But here's the truth nobody wants to hear. You cannot heal while constantly running from yourself. That's why some nights feel spiritually heavy. The distractions stop, the room gets quiet, and suddenly you hear your real thoughts again. The disappointment, the anxiety, the fear that you are becoming weaker slowly. And honestly, maybe you are. But weakness repeated is not destiny. It's a warning. That's an important difference, because conviction is not God humiliating you. It's God refusing to let you destroy yourself comfortably. That's love too. Real love confronts what is killing you, and maybe tonight you need honesty more than motivation, not another speech. Truth. You already know which habits are weakening you: the scrolling, the isolation, the late nights, the endless stimulation, the lack of discipline privately, That's why your soul feels conflicted. Part of you wants peace. Another part keeps feeding chaos, and eventually, the man you repeatedly feed becomes the man you become. That line should stay with you, because transformation is not built through emotion. It's built through repetition. Repeated distraction creates weakness. Repeated discipline creates strength. Slowly, quietly, daily. That means rebuilding will probably feel less dramatic than you expect. It might look like putting the phone down earlier, sitting in silence longer, praying honestly instead of emotionally deleting what feeds weakness, waking up earlier, learning boredom again, resisting smaller temptations before bigger ones arrive. That's war too, quiet war. The battle nobody sees often decides the future everybody sees. So maybe tonight Instead of asking, why am I like this? Ask, what am I repeatedly feeding? Because whatever you feed grows, weakness included. But strength grows too, and maybe God has not given up on you because he still sees the man you could become. If you finally stop feeding the habits destroying him privately,